So guys, now we will see how to use this explicit wait. Okay, since the Selenium website load instantly, we don't need to use this explicit wait, but sometimes when you search for something, the website takes some time to load the total output section, right? So in that case, we have to use this explicit wait. So you can just search in Google explicit wait in Selenium, and then you will find official documentation. Just go a little bit down and then you will find this link, selenium underscore python. Read the docs.io. Yeah, just click on that and you will find this explicit waits. Okay, so you can see this is the format. Okay, before using explicit waits, you have to import these three things. So I'll just copy this from here and paste it our import section after this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's run it. Yeah, perfect. Now we're going to actually let's try to find this test. Okay, we will print the result, test result. So instead of using this direct method, we will use the explicit wait method. Okay, we will wait for around 5 seconds, then it will print the result. So I'll just copy the format from here, and that is this thing, try and finally. You can also use try and except, and I'll just paint it over here, and you can clearly see this is the element, and it will ask the driver to open, and then it will wait for 10 seconds until it find the ID of it, right? You can obviously, we don't have the ID of that particular section, we have the class name, right? uh, yeah, you can see that we have this class name, that is gsc hyphen wrapper. So before that, I have to write these lines again so that it can go into the search section. So that's why we have to write this section. It will actually go over into the search section and it will send this test word over there and it will print enter, right? And after that, we have to find element by class name. So instead of writing by dot id, we have to write by dot class. Let me press tab. Yeah, it's class underscore name. Okay, and we will store that into the search result, right? So we will write over here search results, and now we are going to print the result. So we will just write print search result, right? Now if I run it, you can see it opened that section. Now it is waiting for 5 seconds. Well, actually, because of this driver.quit, it actually finally quit the browser. Okay, so it closed that browser. So we are going to open the browser again, and yeah, that's this one. Now you can see it opened that browser, and okay, there is an error actually. The timeout exception, that is because it waited too long. We have to minimize this to around 2-3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds will be perfect. And one more thing, we actually didn't change the class name, right? So the class name is my dynamic element by default. So we have to change it with GSC wrapper, right? Yeah, perfect. We will just write over here GSC dot wrapper hyphen wrapper, and instead of using finally, we will use except. Okay, so it will never close this browser. So I'll just rerun this cell. Uh, yeah, you can see it searched for the test, then it didn't print anything. So yeah, we have to actually print it in a text format. So we have to write text dot text. Okay, let me go back and again search for the same thing. Now you can see it printed the same thing. Okay, Selenium HQ browser automation, then these lines, and here also Selenium HQ browser automation and these lines.